What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to make cute custom dog napkins for any event you have. So I made these napkins for our wedding, and these are our two dogs here, and it says "Drinks on us, love Olive and Lily." It's a great way to customize an event and incorporate your animals in your special day, especially if they can't be there. So I made these for our wedding, but I've also made them for friends, for their weddings, and I've also made some for my sister for her engagement party. So I am gonna show you the ones I made for my sister, and I'm gonna walk you through every step so that you can do this on your own. If you end up finding this video helpful for making your dog napkins, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Here's a closer look at the napkins I made for our wedding, along with a picture of our dogs. I think it's a pretty accurate representation of what our dogs look like. This wasn't the exact photo we used for the napkins, but it gives you a good idea of what the results will end up being like for you. You are going to head over to the website that's called Be Funky, and this is the website we're going to use to turn our dogs into drawings. I found the best type of photo to use for your dogs was a photo that was straight on their face and not from an angle or anything. It just looks a lot better when it's straight on. And if you want their ears in the photo, make sure they're entirely in the photo and not cropped out at all. You are going to upload your photo to the website, and then on the left hand side there's a little button called Artsy. This is the tab that's going to turn the pet into art. So once you've opened up Artsy, you are going to find the little tab that says Inkify. This is the filter I felt that worked best to turn the pet into a little sketch. I did try a number of other ones on it, and I didn't find I liked any of the other ones. I really like this Inkify one, so that's my recommendation, but you can play around with different ones and see what's best for your pet. Once you have chosen the art filter you like the best, there's a little toggle underneath, and you can just drag it back and forth, and it makes the filter more intense or less intense. So play around with that until you find something you like, and then you're going to export your photo afterwards. Then you're heading over to Canva, and you're going to choose the template under social media post, Instagram, and then Instagram post square. I already had this template open, but it's super easy to find. You just go on the left hand side. Then you're going back over to the left hand side, and you are going to upload your photo of your dog. Then you're going to hit your photo and click background remover. So it's the little button at the top that says BG remover, and so it's going to auto take out your background, but then you're going to want to hit edit and then go in there and clean up all the edges. I only wanted his head there, so then I'm manually going in and taking out the body at the bottom. So I started with the bigger brush to get out the big chunks of him, and then I'm going down to a lower brush size so I can really get into all the spaces. Once that's done, we're then going to place him where we want. I like the idea of him being in the corner, but honestly you can do it anywhere. I wanted his head a little tilted, so I'm just adding that tilt like so. This is honestly the hardest part of this project, is choosing a font, because Canva has so many different options. I ended up really liking the save the date font, but not the cursive. I liked the font underneath it, so that's what I ended up using. And I'm making these for my sister's engagement party, so the words I'm putting on the napkin are sit, stay, martini. Then you just kind of play around with it, choose the size of the font you want, and because I wanted the words to go over his head, I'm going up and I'm clicking effects, and then I'm scrolling down to the shape, and then you can go back and forth with that toggle and make it curved. Once you're happy with your design, you are then going to go and click the share button up on the right hand side, and when I export this photo, I'm doing it as a PDF print. Once the photo is exported, I headed over to Vistaprint to print the napkins. Just type in the search bar napkins, and then a little icon comes up for custom napkins. You can click that. Then you'll be prompted to choose the number of napkins you want and the size. So I chose a white napkin, and then it gives you the option of cocktail, and that's what I chose. Then scroll down and click upload design. It's going to then ask you to review your design and make sure everything's lined up properly, and then you're going to go ahead and click print and order your napkins. And that's how you can create custom dog napkins. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and come back for more DIYs.